everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to go over what I'm using now in the last 2 months of the year. It's interesting to see everybody kind of giving an update on their planner lineup, journals, and book that they're still in after the year ends. I started with different books that I have now, and I will have different books in 2 months. Actually, I'm probably going to start using the monthly in the complete planner in December. So I have both. It'll give me kind of an idea of what I want it to look like, and also the pleasure of already being in my book. And I also can start building my goals for next year's in the goal section of the planner. All right, let's start with the ones that are kind of like non-planner specific. They're not necessarily dated, although this one is dated, but it's my 5 year. Um, I'm still in my Hobonichi 5 year and I love it. I have 2 more years in it, 2026 and 2027. This is my second 5 year. It is so very, very interesting to do this. I've been asked sometimes what I write in it, and to be completely honest, whatever I feel like. Whatever, like if it's a day where I feel very emotional, then I'm going to feel like writing about my feelings, not necessarily about I went to work and I did this. But if it's a day that's full of adventure, then I'm going to want to write that in there. So that's basically how I do it. What do I want to remember is going to be what goes in there. Now, last week I had a little bit of a burnout between work and homework. I realized that the system I thought was working was way too draining. So I took a moment to think about how to combine all these things that I have to do. And I think I'll be better about updating this every day, because I was doing like once a week. And that I can go back and look at what I wrote, what like my to-dos in the planner, if I have pictures from that day. But some days I lost stuff because it was too far away. So instead of doing that, I prefer to do it takes 5 minutes at the end of the day or the next day. And that's just so much easier. And this is what I reference when I'm updating my Illustrator journal, because that is way behind. But that's why I haven't posted any shorts, is because I haven't drawn since. I have to do some tomorrow morning, so I'll be posting some shorts. So yeah, I actually think this is one of my most valuable journal. Like if I had to keep a journal, it'd be really hard. It's like, I get panicky just thinking about it. But if I had to, I would pick this one and the one that I had before, because then I would have so many years still accounted for. Although the illustrated journals would be really hard to let go. All of them. I have so many journals. If you're interested, I could do a video where I put them all together. There's a bunch in here. I have a bunch in boxes in my closet. I have a lot of journals. First one, I was 9 years old, so it's one of the things I actually was able to stick to throughout my moving and traveling around the world. A thing that I've been reusing that I love is my Traveler's Factory notebook. This is one of my oldest cover. It has traveled with me so many times. Even went to Greece this year, even though I wrote 4 pages. Um, and I love, like, the patina is incredible in this. This is a sticker patch from Sticky Club. I don't know if they still do those. I love those. And there's another one in there. I have a 1.61 folder that I bought at Boom Kitchen, and a thin paper insert and a sticker insert. Sticker release paper insert. I went to Boom Kitchen for one of their events. In fact, there's a video somewhere on my channel. And I put the stamp Wabi Sabi and those. I was too chicken to put a pocket in. I kind of regret it now, because it kind of feels silly to have these without anything attached to it. And I kind of see sometimes, I just saw, I think Toxmox video has all her like modified by Boom Kitchen. They're so cool. I really love it. One thing that I still have at the end of the year is my Hobonichi weeks, but I started with two. I had Pennington Bear, which I destroyed when I decided not to use it. It's another story if you really want to know. I think I talked about it in another video, but it goes to show, don't always try the things that you see online because it looks cool if you know that your strength is not really there. I'll leave it at that. But one of them was a tarot journal. The other one was a gratitude journal. This is just my tarot journal. My Hobonichi weeks next year will be both, and I'm going to combine it. I think I have to try it. So, but I think I'm going to do one page of the week. On one side will be gratitude, and on the other side will be tarot. I may not do like I'm doing right now, which is literally writing the meaning of each card. And to be completely honest, it's more about the pleasure of writing. And I got this Kaweco pen, which I adore, which I haven't even. This one is a Pilot. What is it called? Pilot Kikuno. Those are super cheap. I just got this. I love the way it writes. Pilot pen, fountain pens are great. And then one of my favorite Kaweco is this one. I have to say that Kaweco, I feel I'm not very consistent across the board. Like if you buy a fine or an extra fine, you're not always going to get the same result. While Pilot are there. And then the next two, the Sterling Ink Common Planner, first year. Have not put it down. I absolutely love it. I am switching to the complete planner because I like the idea of having a combination of all. It would combine these basically. So I would have my journal and my planner all in one. I like the idea that it's already built like a bullet journal. I've always wanted that, so I'm really excited about it. In here, it's kind of like the same thing as usual. I have the yearly tracker serves as a fitness tracker. Not doing great lately. Monthly is mostly personal plans and stuff. It's not, there's not going to be what I have to do at work here unless there's an event at work. That's it. And then, yeah, this is what a weekly looks like. Again, no specific on work in here. I'll just write work. You know, my to-do list will have that. And I have a little tracker in the bottom. I think I have decided that for the complete planner, instead of having that here, I'll show you. I'll put it in. I pull it in this section. I'll put columns here with what I want to track. I think. We'll see. I can't really show you the daily, even though it doesn't have anything that's not super cryptic, but I can tell you and show you how I separate the pages. There is a dot on top. I put a line. On this side, I'll put the date and I do my to-do for the day. On this side, I write my gratitude. Next year, my gratitude will be in the Hobonichi week, so this is only going to be the daily sections will be journaling and to-do at the same time. I have to figure out layouts. I'll probably have fun with it on where to place it until I'm okay with what I got. I have a little sticker release paper in the back, and I have a lot of Coffee Monsters Co.'s sticker planners. They're tiny ones. Love those mini icons. I actually just ordered and made a huge order for 2026 because she had very cool art. And then last but not least, my A6 Hobonichi, illustrated Hobonichi. I put it back in my Chic Sparrow cover. I want to show you why I stopped using this cover with this. If you look at my shorts where I draw, I have the black covers, which I always loved. But in this cover, this looks much, much better. And in fact, even when I don't know, I'm starting to really like the classic Hobonichi Techo with the classic cover. I'll show you. I think that's really cute, just like this. I just put that one sticker and like the line goes in and it's 2026, even though in this cover you won't see it. Those are the stickers I got from the Hobonichi Pop Art. And yes, these stickers here again. Those are all from Sticky Club. Love Sticky Club. I don't have the subscription with them anymore. I much, much prefer to just go in once in a while, and specifically when they have sales, and buy a whole bunch of them. They have really cool artist stickers and I really love what they do. And they're close to where I live, so I always get them pretty fast. So this is next year. So my illustrated journal is, I'm really behind. Um, I'm kind of trying to, this year, at first, I thought I was going to do mostly like pens instead of watercolor to go faster. And I really, it's not that it's bad. Some pages are better than other, but I'm not crazy about it. And I was missing this sound, the crinkling sound. So now I do want to do this with watercolor. But what ends up happening is I draw a few days and then I try to watercolor a few days. So then what I end up with pages like this. When I get tired of drawing whatever paint I have on my paintbrush, I just try to do a few days of it. And then I have pages where it would almost be better if it wasn't colored at all. I don't know. So I don't know what I'm going to do next year, because like part of me is like I could just have no colors, but like this is so much better. So I'm still committed to finishing coloring this book. Right now, I'm a little behind. I'm on October 15th and it's November 1st. That's not unusual. I can actually fill it up quite fast. So that doesn't worry me. And I will keep doing shorts. Very short seem to be what works the best with the little music. I just have not had time to like sit down and draw. I have to be in a certain headspace to do it properly, or I can get really bad results, um, which are funny sometimes, but you know, still trying to make it look good. So that's that. I'm still pretty much in most of my books. The things that I have lost, the other Hobonichi weeks. And then I had a Leuchtturm pocket book that I was using for my to-do list for my dailies. And then I put my dailies in the back. This was a journal for a little bit. It was a daily for a little bit, and then I abandoned it for journaling again. Like literally I can journal, dailies, journal. And now I'm doing dailies in here for work, for my to do. It's much better. I already bring too many journals. I also bring my like little Hobonichi pouch with all my pens that I need, all the colors and everything. And I have so much stuff. I bring, even though like I barely have time to do it, I bring this little pouch that my daughter knitted, and there's a lot of the Coffee Monsters Clothes mini icons and some stickers in here as well, even though I have stickers in here and in here. Listen, it brings me joy. So that's that. That's my update for the end of the year. And I cannot wait to start the other journals, but I'm also sad about saying goodbye to these, like every year. I can't remember. I'm having a, yeah, so I can start the Hobonichi weeks the end of November, huh? Cool. So that's gonna happen. I always feel sad that like there's always like pages that are not finished, but I'd rather the end being not finished than the beginning. Because then when you go through them, I don't like having to go through all these empty pages, but if you go through them, you're just done and you just don't read the rest. So that's that. I said I was going to say goodbye. Thanks for watching if you're still here, and I hope everybody's doing good. Are you guys still in the same journals you were in at the beginning of the year? Are you ready for 2026? I cannot wait to get my order from the Coffee Monsters Co. I just ordered, it was what, on the 30th, I think she had her 2026 sales. So I ordered a lot of the stickers I want for my complete planner. Um, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.